Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. I'm Franklin, and with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas. Double D, how's it going?
Buddy, it's going, it's going great.
Nice, nice.
Little crab claws on that one.
Mm, okay.
Buddy, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good. It's been pretty warm this week. My allergies are killing me. My
No.
head is congested, eyes are running, nose, the whole thing. But
Ugh.
it's going okay. I can't complain. How was your week?
Good. Well, you know what? It's okay. Work has been all bitch, but and this is not our topic, but I'm always on all these diseases and that. I'm now worried about Ebola because you heard it's running rampant. I just can't.
Everything is running rampant. It's fine.
How am I
Okay.
supposed to lick handrails in public if everyone's got something going on? I'm sick of it.
You're not supposed to be licking handrails.
Oh, not in
So yeah,
Trump's America.
yeah, just take your bleach shots, spray yourself with Lysol, and you'll be fine. Okay.
And
All right.
son, what was it? Tucker Carlson wanted us to do suntan our balls or something. Do you remember that?
No, I'd never heard anything like that.
Okay, I'll link it down below.
Not that I would. But okay.
Excellent. Well, speaking of suntanning balls, what do you got for us this week?
Oh my God. Well, of course, I have two obsessions. One is Prince and the other is Tom Cruise. This
What?
week I come this week I come clean about a deeply personal issue. My complete and rational, totally normal, definitely not concerning admiration for Tom Cruise. From hanging off airplanes to saving movie theaters, I make the case that Tom Cruise isn't just an actor, he is a one-man action genre. Like Prince's music, I have all of Tom Cruise's movies, and I watch them like life depends on it. Rem-
Are you
Remember
like
when I
sitting in
told
like
you
your bunker, like
watching Tom Cruise
yeah,
movies? Remember when what's the basketball player's name? Brittany Garner got
yeah,
arrested in Russia, and I
yes.
told you I've watched every Tom Cruise movie. I know how to infiltrate the Russian Kremlin, and I can get in there and get her out. So, if Tom Cruise were to knock on my door right now, I would leave with him to become a member of the Mission Impossible force. So let's get into it. All right.
Dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
Yes. Look, I don't care what anybody says. Tom Cruise is the last true movie star. Yes, there are other stars, but Tom Cruise is a global event. Okay. When a Tom Cruise movie comes out, people don't just ask what it's about. They ask, what insane thing is this man trying to survive this time? He runs from explosions. He hangs off airplanes. He climbs the world's tallest buildings, jumps off cliffs on motorcycles. And every time this happens, an insurance company goes bankrupt because Tom Cruise does it all himself, right?
I mean, I
So
will
let's
give it to him to that. Like, my feelings on Tom Cruise, but the fact that he does a lot of his own stunts is pretty impressive, especially, as he's getting older, still doing them too.
right, right. And so let's get into some of my favorite movies. Let's rank them. Top Gun, a perfect movie. Now I don't know if you've seen any of his, but I'm hoping you have. But
I've seen the
if you
first one.
haven't, okay. Now, so Top Gun Maverick, somehow even better.
Hmm.
And I watch it like again religiously. I all the time. I will watch it. Doesn't matter. I just do.
Okay.
And now the Mission Impossible series, a masterclass in action filmmaking. Do you remember the Mission Impossible TV series at all? Are we that
Uh,
old?
yeah, I am that old. Well, not that old, but I barely
Okay.
remember it. I wasn't really into it, so.
Right. Well, the movies themselves, they don't deter from what the original series had.
Hmm.
It was always different types of costumes or things that they had to change to make themselves somebody else. And Tom Cruise kept that original for the entire series, and it has been an amazing series. I have loved it. It's so funny as I just finished watching again, the last one. So yesterday,
How many
just
how
to
many of
get,
them are there?
I think there is like just like a 6 or 7
Oh
of
my
them. I
goodness.
can't remember the total, but yeah, the last one, was probably the final. We don't know, but it was just perfect, a perfect ending to the series. And so I completely loved it. And Jerry Maguire, you remember Jerry Maguire movie? You remember that one, right?
Show me the
Show me
money.
the money. Yeah. So Jerry Maguire's movie made every man believe he could quit his job and still pay his mortgage. A Few Good Men. Few Good Men. Now that was one of the really good movies. Jack Nicholson got all the credit for that movie, but
Mhm.
Tom Cruise held his own in that courtroom scene. I love it. I love that movie. Edge of Tomorrow. I bet you don't remember that movie. Probably don't even know that one.
I
One
don't.
of the most, yeah, one of, in my opinion, one of the most underrated sci-fi movies ever made. I invite you to watch that one. It's really good. And
Okay.
then The Last Samurai. I think it was a beautiful film, and I love Tom's hair in that film.
Just flowing with
Flowing,
his
yes.
katana. Mm.
Ugh, I loved it. Collateral. Tom Cruise is as a villain was terrifying. I loved it. Him, running around town killing people was actually a really good movie. I wish they would have made that into as he was a hitman. I wish that one, he survived the movie, and then two, maybe they made a little bit a series out of that one. But
Mhm.
we digress. And then uh, and then Tropic Thunder. Now,
Oh my
I know you
goodness.
saw that one. That
No.
one,
I have not.
I would, I'd like for you to prepare for these
I
shows. I've told you in advance what's going on. And then, you need to be watching this stuff. Not enough people appreciate the fact that Tom Cruise, really engulfed in his role, and that role and that dancing, everything that he did in that movie was amazing. So you need to watch some of these films for me. Okay. Most actors use stunt doubles. Tom Cruise sees a life-threatening stunt and responds, "Move, I got this." Normal people, they should say, they always say, "Let me get a helmet." Tom Cruise, "I should probably jump out of this helicopter." I mean, the man broke an ankle during a stunt, finishing the scene, and then used it in the footage. You remember that? You probably don't. Again.
Listen, you
Okay.
sent me the what is it, the Hulu list, and I just have not gotten to it yet. Or the
It's just
Netflix.
at this point, it's just disrespectful.
Right.
So again, like he breaks his ankle, and
Mm.
once you knew that that's what happened, and you see it in this film, you cringe. You're like, "Oh my God!" And he just ran off and finished the whole scene. I stubbed my toe, and I'm unavailable for 3 business days.
Right.
Okay, and but this guy finished the scene. Now, obviously, we had to take some time to have his ankle healed to finish the movie, but
Yeah.
to actually jump, hit the wall, break his ankle, and finish it was amazing. That's what I'm talking about. And yes, we were talking about how old Tom is now. He's 63, and no, 63 is not old, but for him to be doing these stunts and things that he is doing, I'm pretty sure he has to wake up and take some ibuprofen in the morning, but you never know.
Oh
Tom is
yeah.
doing action movies that bring audiences worldwide. One of the many things Tom's is known for is running. If you ever see any of his movies, he's always running.
He
What is
is.
this man running from? Okay.
From
you
Nicole
know,
Kidman.
I don't know why he needs to turn out. Now that she's single, they need to get back together. I think that would be the most beautiful reunion ever. I would love to see it. This man has been running through every movie since the Reagan administration. If Tom stops running, I think the Earth's rotation might slow down
Oh my
because
God.
I mean it's crazy the way he runs all over the place.
Yeah.
And people always try to hate on Tom Cruise, just like you did at the beginning of the show. But again, you have to, look at all the options, all right? And as a movie star and what he delivers, he is craft. He brings every single thing to the movie to make you enjoy going to the movies. In an interview, he talked about how, as a kid, that's what he loved. He wanted to bring, the adventure and make it real for people when they go to the movies. And when you see him jumping and running and flying and hanging on airplanes, and that's him and not just a stump double, it makes it so much more
Hmm.
for the movie, and you're on the edge of your seat. Every single time, it doesn't matter how many times I watch his movies and I see him doing this, I'm always on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh my God, Tom, hang on.
And
you
like you
know,
said, he's like in his 60s too. And I mean, I bend over the wrong way and I'm like, "Ugh," like, my back is
right.
done and that,
Yeah, you
but
sneeze and my
right,
yeah, and
right.
I like threw my back out,
And we're
and
nowhere
so
near it. So we're nowhere near his age. So it's
oh
like,
yeah,
I can't even
right.
imagine.
And he's doing all this. You buy a ticket to a Tom Cruise movie, you're getting action events, real
Hmm.
time stunts, and Tom running somewhere urgently all the time. So that's that's consistency, and not a lot of people have that in their movies. Not a lot of companies have that, and
Hmm.
Tom brings it to all of his movies, and I get it. There are a lot of people that look into his personal life and things that may go on, that he's doing and everything. And so that's here nor there. That what he's bringing in through his movies is something totally different. And you can't deny that he brings every single thing. And I mean, the sales, everything that he does, it all adds up. And he's one of the greatest, and I think the last best movie actors that we have today. And, he has a new movie coming out, and I can't wait to see that as well. And so, my bad advice for you this week is if you're facing difficult challenge in your life, always ask, what would Tom Cruise do? And the answer is usually run, jump off of something, save the world, or smile aggressively. Yes, his smile is something to be studied. It's kind of creepy as well as kind of, it's perfect and in the same thing. You remember that movie Smile? It was like
Yes.
a it's like a that the guy took it from Tom Cruise's smile.
Did he really?
Yes. I didn't appreciate that,
That's
but I
awesome.
mean, that is because he said it's like no emotion. There's nothing behind his smile. You look at him but it's like
Hmm.
everything you see, Tom is always smiling, and I love it. So,
I mean, that's
but we would,
he has that like almost like a structured appearance, like very Hollywood, like it's almost like a facade, like he knows how to look perfect for like photos and that. And I feel like he's trained himself to do that. And I
right,
think that bothers, like you said, it bothers some people because they feel like it's soulless. But I just think that's, how he
right.
makes sure he looks good and everything.
But the thing about it is that he's always had that smile from the beginning. He's always
Hmm.
had that that face, that, and everything. Yes, Tom's, has gotten money obviously and has been able to improve his smile and his teeth.
Right.
Because when Tom first came out, then yeah, he had some teeth on him,
He's the
but
highway to the danger zone.
right, but he never stopped smiling, and
Right.
and that's what it is. And so some people are known for their smile, myself included. I mean, that's what people love about me.
Every single time when I put out those thumbnails for the show, everyone's like, look
Hmm.
at Franklin Covey's smile. I love it.
Exactly. Like,
Love it.
Sam, girl. So, but again, first and foremost, people, do not attempt any Tom Cruise stunts
Please.
on your own. You need to be a professional like him. And we like our listeners to survive the next week for the next episode. Okay.
Right.
Um, and so again, Tom Cruise just isn't my favorite actor. He's proof that movie can still be a full-on event, and you can feel it and see it and be a part of the action. And while everyone is standing in front of a green screen pretending to save the world, Tom is hanging off of an airplane 10,000 feet above the shot, asking, "Hey, did you get it? We could do it again if you want me to."
Yeah.
And honestly, I respect the dedication. And, look, if you enjoy any Tom Cruise movies, or, you have an opinion about, leave a comment for us and let us know which one is your favorite or which one
Oh,
isn't.
yeah.
And, and if you have any opinions, please let me know, and I will debate it with you for 45 minutes straight.
She will
And
too.
so,
Trust me.
yes, okay, I just don't fight about Prince. I fight about Tom Cruise as well. So, and with that, what are your opinions on Tom Cruise movies and some of the things that he has done?
I mean, so let me first start by saying, like, I'm not a big action movie type of person. So I know
You're
that's
not a
what
big
you,
anything type of
no,
person. You're
I'm really
just kind
not.
of you're just there.
But it's like you speak of other movies, like one that really stuck with me is Vanilla Sky, like that movie.
Hmm.
has really stuck with me with him. And then of course, like as a kid, was it Risky Business was the one where he's in his underwear, whatever, like that
Yeah.
iconic scene. So like that's more like what I think of for Tom Cruise for things that I enjoy from him besides the action stuff. Because I'm like, whatever, macho guys running around jumping out of planes. I'm like, girl, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay down here with my drink. You can all be doing that.
Right.
But the you know the things I know that bother people in the public as well for him is, you know, the Scientology is always like getting in his way. I feel like I don't understand it. I know you're always out in front of my house with your little machine and the booklet and that, but I don't get it.
And let's first and foremost, my grandmother was a Scientologist, and so I understand it and everything. And again, there's no machines, there's no, stuff like that.
Mm,
And what people are often they often criticize what they don't understand. And again, that's what he believes in, and I understand it because my grandmother was a Scientologist. I, understood the practices and everything like that. But yeah, people have their own opinions, but what you
mm.
don't understand is often what people try to, well, something's wrong. It's a cult, and da da da. Da. But I mean, Charles Manson had a cult. So, but yeah, I definitely understand that. But again, people believe what they want to believe, and that's what his beliefs are. So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so like, but you know, I'm a professional hater. I hate 24/7. You know this, but
always.
but
I hope both teams lose.
yes, I'm like the living embodiment of Grumpy Cat. But
Right.
you can't deny that he is like a powerhouse for the film industry. So you know he's been around since like the 70s, 80s, and it's hard to deny that he is like a powerhouse through all these decades. And the thing is, like when you've been around for that long, of course there's going to be controversies. You're in the public eye. You look at people like Madonna too, just like celebrities that are around that long are going to, have people with opinions on them. But you can't deny
Right.
he is a industry fixture, and the film industry or the acting industry probably wouldn't be the same without him. So
Definitely. I think so as well. Thank you so very much for that. I appreciate it.
I had a, compliment sandwich. That's how they train us in HR.
Yeah. Put it right there in the middle.
Right.
It's like, did he just? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Right, right.
With that, what advice do you have for us today for our Tom Cruise fans and listeners?
Yeah, well, I'm
Anything?
glad you asked. As always, we remind our audience that we are not trained professionals. Our advice should not be taken seriously. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the Castros 2 for one night without getting kidnapped by that man in a van because he said he knew Tom Cruise and I just hopped in. So, and we can lead you through life's challenges. Hit me with it.
I'm glad that we did our own stunts for that. We opened the door and duck and rolled right out.
We sure did. We did. We jumped out. We ran. It was beautiful. Yeah. Tom would have been proud of us.
So today we'll be pulling our questions from Am I the Asshole category.
You definitely are.
You know what? I'll take it since I'm a hater on Tom Cruise. So, but if you have a question that you want us to answer, feel free to send it DMs, messages, what have you. Drop it from a plane, with your. Actually, don't do it. We don't want our audience getting hurt. But maybe your question will be answered on the show.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right. So first one I have here is, am I the asshole? I don't know if this is Tom Cruise related, but am I the asshole for drinking a bottle of wine at the dinner party?
I mean, I believe Johnny Depp said, isn't every hour happy hour?
Right. Well,
A mega pint.
oh, what was it? Midas? Is that the big bottle or the? I forget the name of the big bottle now. The 4-foot one we talked about last week. I still want one.
From Costco.
Yes. The bucket.
Yeah.
Yes.
The bucket. I'm just gonna go to Home Depot and get a bucket and just pour wine in it and those Home Depot buckets they have, those big orange ones.
Yeah.
Just do that. Yeah.
You can. Actually, that's a great idea.
Put it in a chiller and just be like, there you go.
Listen, Costco could do the
sorry.
funnest thing if they would run with that meme and just, make it happen.
Exactly. And make their own bucket of wine. That would be amazing.
Just run with it. Anyways, They go on to say, in my family, when there's wine, everyone gets their own bottle. I was raised to believe using wine glasses is putting on airs. So people in my family always just have their own bottle and drink from that. I mean,
Are they
adopt me.
drinking it with a straw in the bottle, or are they pouring it their own glasses and just drinking their own? I need a little more information. How are they doing this?
Straight out
Because
of the
yes, I have
bottle.
my own bottle as well, but I'm pouring it each and every time. Yeah.
No, I mean, just what they said, I was raised to believe using wine glasses and putting on airs. So they're just drinking straight out the bottle.
Oh my God. Backwoods, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandparents, my parents, siblings, uncles, aunts, cousins, etc. Everyone does it. I always assumed this was normal and thought nothing of it, but I recently learned this is unusual. So, recently,
Recently?
right, a coworker of mine invited me to a dinner party. There were a few bottles of wine on the table. I thought it was weird that there weren't enough for everyone. There were like
Ooh.
13 or 14 people there, and I only saw like 8 bottles. I mean, yeah, 8 bottles is not enough.
So, oh, I know where this is going. All right, keep going.
I figured they had more elsewhere, so I took a bottle of Cabernet and opened it. Naturally, I started to drink it. I saw
Just out the. Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
at
All
the
right.
party. I saw some people had glasses of wine, fancy, fancy, I thought. Kind of judgy, I guess. Some people had a beer or whatever. I was the only
Mm-hmm.
one with a wine bottle and drinking from it. Weird, I
Damn.
thought. But
Damn.
it didn't occur to me I was the weird one. I noticed people started giving me odd looks. Someone made a sarcastic comment. Something stupid about me must really love Cabernet or something. Someone made some remark about the movie Sideways. I don't know that movie. I don't watch that type of movie. I don't
Don't
watch it
know it
either.
either.
Yeah.
I don't
So
either. Yeah.
when I was half done my first bottle, the coworker who invited me took me aside and said she thought it was a little unusual and kind of ridiculous, frankly, for me to presume to take an entire bottle of wine and drink directly from it. I was really confused.
I was really confused because this is how I was raised.
Right. I asked the other guests, and this is where it came out. It's not typical for people to drink a bottle directly. I was astounded. I was astounded.
Clutching my pearls.
Right. When I went home, I Googled it, and it is true. I couldn't believe it, but it's true. I like they had to Google it on top of it all.
You have to Google everything to check and make sure it's right.
That's true. So I thought this was a little awkward, but now everyone has heard about me drinking the wine bottle and commenting about how I was rude and strange. I admit, apparently I was wrong, but what's the big deal? Some people are saying I should not have kept drinking the bottle after the host made a remark, but what am I going to do? I mean, share the
Put it
bottle
back and yeah, share the bottle. It's half gone. Why? Might as well just keep going.
He says, right. He said, well, I put it back. My mouth was all over it. Waste it. Start using a glass or something. I mean, what's the big deal? Sure. Okay. I was in the wrong, but what is the problem? I even switched to glasses after my first bottle, but still I'm getting remarks from every corner. Am I the asshole here? Like, really, to me, it's just strange and misunderstanding, but not some sort of rude thing.
Okay, so it's two ways because yeah, that's that's how he was raised, but again, I think maybe should have maybe asked. I don't know. That's kind of I mean, I've never done anything like that. I mean, yes,
Right.
we have our own bottles. I don't just swig it from the bottle itself,
Right.
I mean, if you're drinking it in a glass, sure. But for him to just pop the cork and just gloop, 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 going downtown with it.
Yeah.
And then after he was told, okay, yeah, after he was told, then maybe he could have, now taken a glass and put it to the side, put the bottle to the side, not just continue to drink out of it. Now that he knows. But again, that's what happens when you raised in the backwoods and don't have any culture.
The backwoods with the big jugs of wine going. Foo, foo, foo.
Maybe making it himself back there. Who knows? I have no idea. That's just crazy. But again, bruh, I mean, I don't hate on him for drinking the wine bottle himself. But when you're in public, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, it's and I agree with him. Like after he's just been chugging from it, like what are you gonna do? Put it down and make other people drink out
Mm-hmm.
of it? Like, nah.
Uh-huh. Pass it around. Like, here
Right.
you go.
But it's like, I don't know, when I go to functions, I look and see what other people are doing, especially like if it's not like family or whatever, like, what's everyone else doing? I'm gonna blah blah blah. But everyone's drinking out of a glass. I'm like, okay, maybe I should do that too, you know.
Right.
But you know, good for him for having the guts to be like, yeah, fuck this. Pop open the cork and just go "Ruh, ruh, ruh." Good for him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he should have asked when he saw there was 16 people there and it was only 8 bottles. It was
Right.
like, so are we sharing or do you have extra? Because I mean, I'm grabbing this bottle.
Right.
And
Because
so
I'm
they could have just been established it right then and there.
right.
No, this is we share everything. Yeah. And then he would have known.
I've been like, 8 bottles not enough. I'm gonna go up to the Costco, get me a bucket. I'll be right back.
A bucket and I'll be right back. Yep.
But he even
Exactly.
said at the end here, where was it? That he, when he was done with the bottle, he started drinking more from the glass. So dude just drank a whole bottle of wine at a work party and then just switched the glasses and kept on going. You know, good for him.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I want to finish the bottle. I don't want to be rude and just leave half of it there for you.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. So let's go into another one here. This is another kind of throwback from the last episode as well. But am I the asshole for not telling my wife I was late off work? I'm like enamored with these guys like lying to their wives about not working for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy's something. So not using a throwaway here. So I will try to keep this brief. My company, well, my former company, recently went through a round of layoffs and presented multiple departments with a voluntary severance package, giving me roll years with the company. I was offered 6 months' salary to essentially quit. I'm not sure what got into me that day, but upon seeing the offer, I jumped right on it. No, good for you.
Oh my God. He didn't even talk about it with his wife.
No.
He heard. Damn. Okay. 6 months. All right. Go ahead.
6 months vacation, paid. Wife will
Paid
find
and
out.
doing it.
Right.
Okay.
I know that being in a marriage is to be part of a team and that important life decisions like this deserve to be communicated with each other. Like I said, not sure what got into me, but being offered $60K to quit was quite the rush. So here goes. So
Okay.
this was
Here
about
we
a
go.
month ago. Money isn't tight given I received this up front. Problem is, I never told my wife I've been going to work each morning, business as usual.
Come on, bruh. That's
planned-
where we got the problem right there.
Right. So I plan to
God.
get back into the workforce and have been applying to jobs, fully expecting to have an offer within a few months. In this economy, bro, in this economy.
Good luck.
I leave for work each morning as I typically had, but now usually spend the day at the local Indian casino, gym in another city, or sometimes just go for hikes.
I thought he was gambling the money away. Wow. So his wife doesn't work. She's just at home. Because I was gonna say, man, wait till she go to work and go back home. But
I was
no.
gonna say they never like mention it, but yeah, like why wouldn't you just hang around the house unless you got like the Ring cameras and that? But
Oh yeah. I mean, he can turn it off, but okay, so he's just hanging out, hasn't told his wife, Oh wow. Yeah, that's bad.
right,
That's bad. I mean, okay. Is the first thing is that you did it without telling her. Now you're lying to her
right,
by pretending to go to work, getting up and going to work. You're cheating. You're cheating. That's bad. He's a liar. He's a liar. Ugh, my gosh. Yeah, dude, say goodbye to that marriage. Hopefully you get a job too.
that's what I'm saying. Like how I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm way too nosy and nervous as a person to be like, "Oh, okay, my honey's just going to work. Nothing weird here. He's come back smell like smoke or whatever, or sweat
Yeah.
because he's been hiking supposedly. Like, nothing weird here.
Well,
Like,
no, he goes to the gym and then he showers and cleans up
oh, that's
and
true.
then comes back home, right? So now he smells fresh, and she's like, he still smells fresh, you know. And wait a minute, he only got 60,000?
Yeah, for 6 months.
Where does he live? Backwoods?
He's drinking bottles of wine right out the bottle.
Damn. Yeah, because that's nothing, man. What's gonna happen there? Okay.
Yeah, they must be in Ohio or something. But yeah, like I don't, and again, it's a whole direct deposit thing for me. Like, how if he got the money up front, how's he putting the money into the account unless she doesn't have access to it? But it just,
That's what I'm saying. It's like we need a whole another backstory because what's going on? But
I mean,
okay,
if
we'll
that was
see.
her, divorce is coming up. Although he doesn't have a job anymore, so I don't know what she's gonna get out in the divorce. But you know,
The
because
60K.
I want my money. That's true. The
Yep.
60K.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's all that I had for this week.
And that's enough. Thank you so very much.
Well, thank you everyone again for, as always, the likes, the subscribes, sharing, talking to your friends and family about it, speaking to your neighbor, your mailman. I have so many mailmen message into me saying that they heard about our show through word of mouth. So thank you so much, especially Franklin's mailman, because he tries to hand her a package and he's like, Franklin Covey, and she's like, put it on the ground. It's sitting out here for 24 hours before I touch it, and then sends them off.
Exactly. Because I have to spray it down for germs. I don't
That's
know what's
right.
going on out there.
'Cause you got
Don't
the
ever bring packages
Ebola.
inside.
Nope. You got
Everything is out there.
the Hanta, the Ebola. It's all out to get me. It's all out to get me.
Ugh. Okay. Don't sit on toilet stools either.
Nope. No, not. You got to hover. Hover.
You gotta hover. That's how those calves, muscles, and legs are so nice and toned. I just hover.
Do you think Tom Cruise
Okay.
sits on the toilet seat? No.
Somebody pees for him.
He has assistants hold each butt cheek and hold him above the toilet.
Oh, I don't want to think about it.
Well, did you have anything else or any parting words for us today, Franklin?
No, I think that's it. We got to wrap this up. Frankie is over there tearing things up. So
Get it, Frankie. Well, on that note, bye.
bye.